What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Matel WWE Basic Series 68B Alexa Bliss. Yeah, I did catch myself. She is part of the wave 68B, so Mattel is actually doing this thing where they're going to release one wave and then certain waves will have a B part, so she is part of Series 68B, and she does have the NXT moniker. You can see we have an image of Alexa Bliss right here, and then the figure in the blister. Other figures of this line include The Rock, Chris Jericho, AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, Alexa Bliss, and Sting. Something to note is that they have AJ Styles on Raw. He's actually a SmackDown superstar. But these packages were designed before the brand split, so what I'm going to do now is take a little break, get her opened up and out of the packaging, and then we'll go on to the rest of her review, so sit tight, everyone. And here we have Alexa Bliss posed and out of the packaging. Now, being a basic figure, she doesn't come with any accessories, which is unfortunate. I'm really wondering if we're going to get an elite figure of her, but that's neither here nor there. But anyway, we do have Alexa Bliss here, and let's get a 360 of her. I will say she's a really nice figure, but she does suffer from a few minor problems, and it stems from the paint, and we'll go over that as I show off the figure. But she's a really nice little figure, and I do mean nice little figure. She is using the small female build that AJ used, and then I think, what was it, Cameron, and then Sasha Banks also used this body. The only problem I have with it are that the thighs are a little too meaty. I'm not saying thick thighs are a bad thing, but it just looks a little out of proportion with the figure, and I'll let you guys be the judge to see if it is a little out of proportion, but let's move on to where I find a few problems with the figure, and it stems on the paint job. Now, the paint is good, there's just some problems with it, and I'll go with the number one thing. I'm trying to remember which figure it was that had this problem, but you can see right here the paint does not continue, and if you need further proof, there it is. They just kind of started the paint and didn't finish it, and it's that way on both sides. Really, really disappointing. Like, why would they do that? And add to it, she also has the shoulder straps, which I know that they do make skin-toned shoulder straps, and I guess you can pass it off as translucent, quote-unquote, shoulder straps, but it doesn't make any sense. Like, how is her shirt connected if it's only half of it? It doesn't make sense. And from a distance, you really can't tell that the torso isn't completely molded. It is painted on her skin. But if you get up close, you can definitely see the mold line right there. Like I said, it's passable, but from a distance, but as you really get close to it, that's where the problems kind of stem. Like, Mattel needs to really think of, giving us better female bodies and better paint, because this is getting ridiculous. This should not be happening this late in the game. Unfortunately, it still is, and that is still a major issue, and it's this way on every single Alexa Bliss figure. Now, let's actually go on to some pros of the figure. The face is definitely Alexa Bliss. She is blissed off. Of course, this was when she had her longer hair, not the Harley Quinn style. It's really nice. You can see it is painted fairly well. You have the purple going into the red, going into the blonde hair, which looks nice. And again, probably one of the better face sculpts on a female figure that we have had, although on this side you can see the hair is not up to par, but it is what it is. Her attire is really done nicely. You can see the stripes on her shorts right here. The paint actually is flush here, and then it does say Alexa, which, being you know, getting it to go like that, that is just a far cry of what Mattel can do. So it kind of like doesn't make sense on how they're able to make her shorts match and actually have the decal going from her waist to her thigh, but they can't make the torsos match in paint. It's mind-boggling. And then she does have the knee pads, which I guess should be moved up a little bit. And then plain black boots, but that's Alexa Bliss for you. Really nice figure. Like I said, she does have some flaws that I don't know if you want to overlook or not. It's entirely up to you. Me, I can overlook them because she looks nice. The face is good, the hair is good, and it's a really nice soft material so you can get full range of movement on her head. Speaking of which, let's actually go on to her articulation. Now, I don't know how far up her head sits on the ball joint. It might actually sit really high, low on there, which really does limit her up and down movement. Side to side is no problem, and like I said, the hair does not get in the way. It will butt up against it, but it is flexible enough that you're not going to have too big of a problem there. Some really slight head bobble, so you do get side to side movement there. Arms on a ball joint go out, do a full 360. She does spin at the bicep, single jointed at the elbow, which gives you a little better than 90 degrees. I always like that about the AJ Lee body. We got better than 90 degrees. She spins at the wrist. She has an ab crunch, as well as some side-to-side movement. It's a little stiff on mine. I might have to take a hairdryer and loosen that up. But you do get some forward movement, some back movement, side to side. So overall, good range of movement. Waist swivel, which I'm not a fan of the way they design the female's waist. Legs do go forward, back, and out to about that far. She spins at the thigh. Really stiff joint there. She's single jointed in the knee, spins at the boot, and has a single hinge in the ankle. No pivot, no side to side or anything like that. But that's Alexa Bliss for you. So what I'm going to do now is get a pose for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. So sit tight, everyone. So here we have Alexa pose, and overall I'm really happy with this purchase. There are some issues with it that, like I said, I can overlook, but Mattel just has to step it up with the paint and maybe giving us new torsos, because this is unacceptable. They're too far into the game to be getting lazy with stuff like that, and unfortunately it's going to keep happening, which is sad to say because Mattel is doing a really good job with the WWE line. I think it's actually one of their better lines. But anyway, I actually found Alexa Bliss going through Walmart. I was hanging out with a friend and just happened to come across their WrestleMania display, and there were only 2 of her, and I know at this time they are giving Little Slammy Awards, which I'm not really too keen on getting, but I did find Alexa Bliss as well as the whole wave. I know AJ Styles and Sting were in there, but I really wanted Alexa Bliss. If you can find this figure, definitely pick her up. She is worth the $10 that you're going to pay for, and that's roughly what I paid. I think they had a sale on, I don't remember, I don't have the receipt anymore. But definitely go look for this figure. She is a nice addition to your collection, and who doesn't love Alexa Bliss? She's like one of my favorite women right now. But with that being said, guys, thank you for watching this video. I'm King of Dragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and tell me what you think of Alexa Bliss. Do you think we'll see an elite version with her new Harley Quinn style attire? Who knows? But like I said, guys, check out all my other action figure reviews. All my WWE figures are also up, so go ahead and check those out. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.